So what's the latest updates in business?
Well, the Vice President of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Muda Yusuf, has asked the Nigerian government to review some of its benchmarks in the 2019-2021 medium-term expenditure framework. The document approved by the Federal Executive Council last week pegs the price of crude oil per barrel at $60, exchange rate at $305, daily crude oil production at 2.3 million barrels per day, and expected GDP growth rate at 3.5%. Muda, however, feels some of the figures are not realistic.
The oil benchmark of $60 per barrel looks okay, looks conservative, given the current context of the global economy and the geopolitical issues around the world. Currently, oil prices are in the threshold of 80, although it dropped slightly in the last few days to around 75. But $60 per barrel looks okay, looks conservative enough, because if you are budgeting, especially on the revenue side, you have to be as conservative as possible. The oil output assumption looks to me to be optimistic. We are looking at 2.3 million barrels per day. I had thought that an assumption of about 2 million barrels would have been more like it. Don't forget that in the last quarter, the figures of GDP that we got, one of the areas that caused the decline was the decline in oil output. So I think to be on the safe side, it would have been nice to just stay with a more conservative assumption as far as the oil output is concerned. Now, the assumption on foreign exchange rates, I think that is, I don't think that is right. It's not. It doesn't look realistic. It's not in line with the current realities. Over the past 1 year or so, exchange rate has been around 360, slightly over 360, and in some other markets maybe around 340, 350. But to peg it at 305, I think we'll be understating the Naira revenue that should come into the Federation account.